These back-to-backs, again, they're so different when you play the same team. Again, I'm used to them when they're at tournaments where you're playing different opponents, but playing the same team back-to-back, not only physically, but I think from a mental standpoint, it's just a different approach playing the same team. And so this is great for our guys. We've seen it twice now, and hopefully this will prepare us as we move forward when in WAC games with these back-to-backs versus the same teams.
As you mentioned, it changed stylistically a lot tonight. I think you'd probably be most happy with how your defense played versus the offensive onslaught last night.
Definitely defensively locked in a little bit better. And again, even the shots they made, I thought they had to work a little bit harder for them tonight. Offensively, I think, sometimes when you're making a lot of shots, you feel like you don't have to work as hard on the offensive end. And that's what happened to us. I thought the first 15 minutes, we had some open looks that we made the night before, and we missed this night. But when you're missing, you still got to find ways to get baskets. So that's offensive rebounding, getting out in transition. And I thought the last 5 minutes of the first half, we got out in transition, which helped us get a better rhythm for the rest of the game.
Being able to get a lot of guys in there, like Liam, your freshman, Stone too, and they look pretty good. Is that a big confidence boost for those kind of guys?
In a normal year, Richard, you get these games in November sometimes where you can play a lot of guys, get the freshmen get their feet wet. And so it's really nice to get, a player like Liam Lloyd, substantial minutes and him get comfortable playing out there in a game and in our system. And again, I thought Rashad Smith played well. And so, these are guys that could be needed at any point during a conference game. And now hopefully they have some confidence going in from getting these reps up today.
You guys lost so much practice time over the holiday break. How much better do you feel about going back into conference play because you played these two games?
It's such a different year. There's really just no flow. There's no rhythm. And, it helps because we haven't played games. We haven't played on our home floor. Just to be able to shoot out there in a game setting with a game crowd. Hopefully that'll help us for our next home games. If we wanted to play these games, I mean, you're looking at, about 6 weeks almost before we'd have played a home game, which is a long time in front of your home crowd. So it was great to get out there and be able to shoot and hear our crowd and play off of their energy.
When you get back out to WAC play in Utah next week, is it just going to be a different, is there things that you can take away from this weekend though that will help you guys?
Yeah, definitely. I think like the first game, we really moved the ball, with the 31 assists, our offense flowed a lot better. This game, it got a little stagnant in the first half. We only had 7 assists at the break, and we were just dribbling the ball too much. So when we make quick decisions, our offense goes a lot better. And now I think they've seen it in, less than a 24-hour period when the ball moves and when it doesn't, how the results look.
Are these games where the way that guys defend or move the ball off the end of the bench can earn trust a little bit more when they show it to you out there?
No question. It's very difficult to, go 10, 11, 12 deep, when you're playing some of the teams that we've been playing, or even, when you get to league games, it's hard to go that deep if everybody's healthy. And so by seeing some guys, these last 2 days, gives us a better idea maybe where we could get them some minutes, where they could really help our team out in what situation. So, you're always auditioning for minutes, whether it's practice, whether it's games, whether it's, the last 2 minutes of the game. It's always a constant audition. And so some guys I thought played really well to gain some confidence from the coaches.
And now Liam Lloyd's a rebounder.
He's got a nose for the ball, and he has really strong hands. When he gets his hand on a ball, usually he comes up with it.
In Midgard, he's just been so consistent all year. I mean, he has another double. Is it proving that you're really going to have to go into him quite a bit the rest of the season? A lot of stuff's going to go through him.
Yes, I mean that's the way we've been playing, and you can see the attention he gets. Tarleton had a lot of times 4 guys in the paint, especially in that second game. And so we know he's going to receive, a lot of attention. And that's where, again, our passing and our shooting, has to continue to improve. Thought our again, shooting was good last night. Tonight, again, thought it took a little step back. We had a lot of really open looks that we just missed. That, again, when we get into conference play and they load up on Ash and Holly, we got to make those shots.